Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another How to Survival Guide series with me, iVoli, and today we gonna be working on our castle. Alright. Well, the castle area. But what we did get from the end is right here in these three lovely shulker boxes. So I'll show you that, and before we show you anything else, let me clear my inventory. All right. So, what we got here, our end loot, right? So, as you can see here, we got a ton, well, not a ton, but we got a large amount of shulker shells. So, it's about a stack and a half of shulkers, and that is exactly what it needed. We even got some chests from grabbing all of the delicious loot, some ender stuff, which is really nice. And then we got this armor. I haven't really gone through and looked at anything. Oh, dude, that's actually pretty decent. Frostwalker, let's go. I haven't really like looked at these 100%. Like I haven't gone through. I just put, all the armor that I could in one shulker box, and holy cow, why is this? Okay, that's mine. All right, and you're not really look at it, but we got some really good armors in here. We can always disenchant the iron if we don't want it, and get back the levels or some of the levels, and then turn these into ingots. So that's all. That's pretty good. I don't know if we could do that with diamonds. I don't know if we'd get diamonds back. I have never tried it, so I might try that off cams, or I might try it and let you guys know what the outcome was. But we also got some potions of healing. I'm gonna keep these for when we fight the dragon again, wearing, I don't know, like leather armor or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm keeping these for future adventures. Didn't check out any of these. That's pretty decent. And it looks like, well, you could use these two swords, but other than that, I don't really. Well, this is pretty good too. It just needs unbreaking and efficiency 5. But yeah, so that's what we got. Like, it's not a lot, but it's a lot. So what we're gonna do now is go back over to our castle area, and we're gonna start building up some very nice ways to get into the actual defense walls here, because we don't have a way to get in them from inside of the village area, and kind of spruce up the inside just a little bit, because I don't want to spend too much time in the walls, because I also want to get a house down so you guys can see what type of design I am going for. So let me get some sleep here, and we can get this party started. Alright guys, so before we get started here, consider subscribing and smacking that bell, and hitting that thumbs up button for me if you are enjoying the series so far, because we are doing a very big episode for episode 50. I'm going to be answering your questions, so go over to my area of YouTube and drop a question down, and it will be answered in the 50th episode. So do that for me, and I'd greatly appreciate it. All right, let's go. All right, guys. So flying around here, and I'm trying to find good spots to have like little staircases to go up to like different parts of the wall here, and this is going to be slightly tricky because it needs to just go straight up. And I don't know if doing a like staircase from this point here down to this point, or even this point, would be possible. So we're gonna try it, and I want some kind of walking room here. So if we just throw some stairs going up like this, where is it going to spit us out? And it looks like we just might not make it all the way. Let's see here, and yeah, that's not gonna work unless, because we are smart, guys, we are smart, unless we do something to where we can bring this part out. So let's bring this out. We'll just bring it out to here. All right, get rid of this. We could put that back there, and we could use this. Well, we're actually bringing out one more. We're bringing out one more, so it's 2. So is it? Well, it'll be a 1. Oh crap! We'd have to bring it out again to here, and that's sticking out quite a ways. We can always put our buttes and stuff like that along this back portion here, so that should work a little bit. And let's see, let's get rid of this, and we'll just take this down a little bit, and we should be able to bring, oh yeah, like this. We can bring it down. We're gonna have it step down, and then I'd say here we could turn it. So we'll do something like this, or it turn. Oh, come on! I apologize, guys. It's still early for me, and I am almost not awake. I haven't had my coffee yet. That's probably why you hear. Oh, probably why my voice sounds a little different. It's a good old morning voice. Let's see. So yeah, we'll have it come down over and then come back like towards us from here. So we'll do that. So let's see. Get up here. And we need, I want this to be at least 2 wide. So we'll do something like this. And then we can just, we'll just put temporary blocks like this in here, like this, to bring it down. We could even bring that back and then have it come across like this. So the stairs would be like this, and then this would be a flat part. And then let's see, if we do that. All right, could we do that? Would that work? Would that work, guys? Let's see. No, unless we slabbed this part, but then it wouldn't be too thick. So we take, let's get rid of that. Let's put this back, put that there, and we'll slowly just kind of, so this would have to be a few out that way. All right, cool. That's what I needed to know. But yeah, I like building on cams with you guys, especially like trying to figure stuff out like this, because I get to, I get to talk it out with myself, to make sure it works and looks right. Because like having it like this looks really, really non-functioning, and it just doesn't look good. It does not even remotely look good. So now we can have this go up this way, because it's going to be a 2 wide staircase. So this is going to be here. That's fine. So we do a little bit of this and that and this. And that and this. Did I really make that 3? No, I don't want it 3. I only want it 2. Cool. All right, so we don't need that. Don't want it 3. I don't want it to be like super big. So that works, and then we can bring this down here. I'm not gonna terraform the land or anything. I'm just gonna bring it all the way down to the ground, because none of the, well, I'm not gonna say none, but a lot of the like castle areas, the inner towns area, so like where the houses and stuff are, like got flattened out over time. And since we are building kind of like late medieval, a lot of the like highly used area did get flattened out, but along the walls and like stuff like that, it was still like built up. So that's why the dirt kind of like slowly meanders down, and I want to keep that look. So we might put like a few pathways, like, you know, going up and close to the wall, but not enough to where we need it to make it flat. So that is going to be amazing. All right, now, so we got, let's see, we got our staircase in. So what I want to do is kind of like build up around it. I'm not gonna fill it in like the under area, like all of this underneath. I'm not gonna fill it in, but I want it to look nice from the outside. So when you're looking at it, it looks nice. We can put lanterns here for lights, and we just have it come up. We can do a little kind of like support, or maybe we could actually use walls. We could use stone brick walls for the sides, and that's gonna look nice. So we can bring this up. We can get rid of this. We honestly, guys, we don't need that in the back, but it just got like super dark. So let's go to super sleep and finish this off. All right, guys, so you can see here we got our staircase going up. I really don't like this sharp corner, so I'm thinking of breaking this up with some maybe some like spruce, or we can go off right over here and get some dark oak. I don't know, what do you guys think, spruce or dark oak? Let me know. But we got it. It's looking nice. We need to put the walls along the flat parts here, so that way like you can't just walk off. And we'll have this side stop up against this wall here, and then we can continue the wall on that side. But one more thing I want to do is put in kind of like, I want to say an archway here. I'm just gonna, well, not exactly there, but maybe one over, kind of like here. Okay, and that, we just throw this stuff back like that, and then this little archway, it goes under the stairs, but its actual purpose is to come up into the belly of the beast, if you will. So you come, it actually brings you into the wall. So it looks like we actually got to get rid of this bottom layer, and I don't have a shovel, so we'll get rid of this grass level here. We can close this off so you can't see that, or we can put barrels and stuff in that area and armor stands to make it kind of functional, or kind of functioning, so that way we don't have just an empty void space. So that's an idea or something that we could do, because like I said, guys, we will be here on this world for a while. This is going to be our world, so it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna spend some good quality time on it here. No rush, no fuss. So yeah, let's get rid of this part actually, so that way we walk right onto the floor. Break this out, because it looks like we only did stone and stone brick. All right, so let's let's keep that pattern going. I was gonna break it up and throw some cracked stone brick in there, but that's fine. So let's see, we do that, and then we can put this in here, kind of for the archway. I don't know if it should be an actual door or an actual just like arch, so they can just like run in and out with no door. I almost want to say door, but if we do door, right? Because like I'm thinking this is what I'm thinking, right? I want it to look good, and oh, come on, I want it to be arched. So if we did arches like so, right, and we put a spruce door in the middle, so you can actually like open it, but then use spruce trap doors to go around it, it'll make the whole thing look like a door, but only the actual door itself would move. All right, I'm gonna do that, and you'll see. All right, so this this is what I was thinking, right? Like, does that look good? I think it does, but I what I don't like is the fact that they don't match up. I don't like that. But it works. It looks good. It looks like it could be just one giant door. So I'm thinking we're gonna we're gonna run with it, and then that means I can get rid of this hole here, that's been here for far too long, because that's how I was getting in and out. But now we have an actual door, or archway, that we could use to get in and out. And I'm gonna put some torches back here, and oh, that's dark. I'm gonna get some torches and put back here, but for the most part, I'm just gonna have barrels like just in this close part here. So, or maybe a few further back, so it looks like it's full of barrels and all that good stuff. But I'm not gonna actually use that space. So this will be just empty space under the stairs, and that's fine. A lot of stairs have empty space underneath them, so yeah. But yeah, let me show you what I did. So I took the spruce door, looked at the block, and still on the back side of it, so I went to the back, and then just crouched and placed the spruce stairs on the side, just like this, right? And then grabbed a temporary building block and built up here in the front, crouched again, and clicked the top of the door twice, just like that, and closed them up, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a nice like wooden like door. Like, it looks like a whole door, like you can just swing it all out. But we don't. We just have the two little wooden doors. So that's pretty legit. But once we get villagers, we might actually have to change all of this up to iron doors, and then use like iron bars or iron trap doors on the side or something. I don't know, because I don't know if villagers would wander off into our area here anyway. But we do need to build up a wall here from here to here. So this just come out to here, and we'll have all of that covered, so this is not visible. And we still have a walkway here, so it'll be a 3 wide walkway like this. And then we can figure out what we want to do with the inside of these towers, and we can put more like wooden ladders on the inside. What? There's a pig. There's a little piggy. But we could put wooden stairs and ladders and stuff on the inside to actually get to the top of the walls here, so that way you don't have to run like halfway down the the protective wall to get up. Or if you're over there, you don't have to run all the way over here just to use one staircase to get up to run all the way back. So those are the plans. I'm gonna get it started, and then I'm gonna finish that, because you guys know what we're doing. So I'm just taking the same palette here, the stone brick, stone, and cracked stone if I have some, and the wall's gonna go where the dirt is, all the way up, all the way down to here. And then we can start on our small but very, very awesome house design. All right, guys. So if you watched, I think it was like episode 42, 41, when we first initially laid out these like plots for houses. Yeah, I think I might still like keep this general idea going, but the house that we're gonna build is what I think would be the traditional, or not traditional, but the more standard house. So it's a nice 9 by 9. I don't have any actual like blocks here. So the base is, I'm not gonna like, it's 9 by 9. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? Two. What? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8. So it's a 9 by 9. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. That's the base. Yes, I know it's square, but I like the medieval time, right? That's why I like building in this style. So I did a little research here, and a lot of the houses would actually like butt up against other houses, especially because we're in air quotes mid, or not mid, but we're in the late air quotes again, late medieval time. That's our era. That's what we're playing on, late medieval time. So a lot of these houses would actually butt up against each other, meaning one house would be here and then the next house would literally touch it, so it would all be supported. So the standard house that we're going to do is a standard 9 by 9, and then you had slightly longer houses that would be right up against another house, but they would have like a little, they'd come out just a little bit, just a little bit more. So it still might be a 9 by 9 house coming out the side, but since they are legit touching, I don't know, it just looks better in my opinion. So that's kind of how we're gonna be building this this area up. So it's gonna be, um, hold on, let me get back up here to show you. I don't want to waste rocket. I don't want to waste rocket. Just come up here, but we'll have our massive road, or we'll have our road come through, or a path. We'll call it a path. I don't want to call it a road just yet, but we'll have our path come through this way and start to come down, and then come back this way because I want to put maybe like a guard house or a guard shack over here with the horse stable, maybe. Just in case if they need to go chase bad guys or something or whatever, like they'd have their horses ready to go, and we can use this area. So that's why this area is still elevated. I have bigger ideas and plans for this. I just need to get it on paper and then drawn down. But the road comes back this way, comes over yonder this way like this. That's gonna be gone, so I don't have to worry about it. And then we'll have houses, and since the water's here, I'm thinking we could do like a mini dock with some smaller ships or smaller boats here, bringing in like or fish and stuff like that. And the road would come, like I said, come through that way, and then here we'd have a medium-sized town square, and just off this way here we could do like a little, I think they had churches, or they called them something different back in the day, but it was, we have like a little church here, and then we'd have the town, if you will, with all the houses and smaller markets this way. And the road, narrows down, comes through this way, comes back around, and then it goes all the way over to this area here, where we plan on having a second gate entrance, like right here, a second gate entrance here, to lead to the upper, the richer people, if you will, and then continue to take our castle area back off that way. That is the huge plan that we have for our area, and that's why this area is not going to be, something that's going to be done in a few days, because looking at it, that's a small house, right? And that's what I want. I want to have a bunch of small-ish starter houses scattered out with a few bigger houses, you know, in the mix to bring it all together. So I'm gonna show you guys what this house is gonna look like, and then we'll have more houses built in the future after I get bigger and better layouts. All right, so let's go. All right, guys. So here we are in my building test world. Just trying to get different feels for different stuff. I've been deleting this world I don't know how many times, but this is the house that I am going with as the starter houses for our medieval like town, right? And this is why I said it looks small. So the base of this house is 9 by 9 all the way around, but as you go up, you can see that it expands one. Some of these houses that I have like planned will expand upwards maybe 2 or 3 times. So the base is a 9 by 9, and then you have your structure here, which brings the house out 1 block. So each structure, it'll come out 1 block. So the top part might end up a 13 by 13, but the base of a 9 by 9. Now that sounds crazy, but remember, all these houses will like touch each other eventually at some point, and they will all technically be structured together. So I'm not really worried about, it actually physically, quote unquote, falling and or not functioning. But this is what I've come up with so far. You come in, you have your little storage barrel area, a place to sit that is an extended piston. So if you look outside, you can see the redstone here because I use concrete and then glass, so nothing spawns. But yeah, you have your barrels, your chair, you can eat, like, you can leave it as a fireplace, or you can put an iron trap door over it, and that can be like the little what do you call it thing, stone oven, and then your little, not like kitchen or sink, because I don't think they had running water back then, so that's why it's just a cauldron. There's no faucet or anything there. And then like your countertop with more cabinets, more barrels, more space. And then here, I did not know that a lot of houses had butter churners in their house. So that's what this is. It is a armor stand on a, let's see if I can show you guys without messing it up. It's an armor stand on a half slab with a sponge pushed into it and trapdoors along the side. So that's that with a wooden spoon to help stir, even though that's a shovel. But we're using our imaginations here. We're letting ourselves run wild. And then I haven't really gotten to this part yet, because I don't really know how many families will live in a singular house. So whether it's just one family, or like a mom and dad, and maybe we could do something like this and have the kid over here or something like that, or like, I don't know. So I'm still working on this part. I'm still doing some in-depth research on how the bedrooms are shaped, but for the most part, almost every downstairs house it's not gonna look exactly like this, but it's gonna have some of the same stuff. You're gonna have your chair and your table and your storage for your barrels and whatnot. Maybe a butter churner. I might use this and then put a cauldron, or see if I can push a cauldron in here, or push the armor stand into the cauldron. I don't know. We'll see, just to give it like a different look. But that is the house. We are using a bunch of different woods here. So this is what, spruce and strip spruce on the bottom. I think that's Spruce Stairs. And then you come up to this level, and you still got the same like dirty looking floor with the planks and stripped wood. But then you have stripped oak for the beams, and then stripped birch and regular birch for the walls. Yes, we are going all out. We're breaking out all the stops on this. We even have in the rafters these, yep, they're campfires. These are extinguished campfires, in the rafters to make it look like the wood beams. I was thinking it might actually look good going this way. Here, let's get some water. Splash potion of water, right? And I don't know, that might actually look good going all the way through, but I don't feel like throwing 100 bottles of water up here. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're running for. And then we have a little garden area out here. Yes, it is a wither rose. And no, it did not kill that. I put coarse dirt down here and then a wither rose to make it look like, you know, that one died or that side of the plot's dead. But yeah, that is what we're looking for. I really, really, really like this. It's a simple-ish design, but it could get away from you, especially if you don't have the materials, because it's a lot of different material. Even the outside, because I did use a daub coating, so a mud-like coating, along with the thatch-ish looking interior to make it hard. So we're using andesite and stone to mimic that look. And then you have your stairs and fence here to create supports. So yeah. That is going to wrap it up for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. So please, again, if you like what you see, consider subscribing. You know, it doesn't hurt. If you don't like to subscribe, don't subscribe. But smack that like button. But if you don't like smacking the like button, don't hit it. So yeah, just make sure you guys stay tuned for episode 50 and make sure you drop your questions in the videos leading up to that, because episode 50 is going to be rather nice. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.